My name is Johnny Samper. I'm 23 years. Et puis, je suis tombé.
He had evidently was climbing a tree to get some fruit. That's what they do with a big machete. And he fell out of the tree and landed on a stalk. And the stalk went completely through his foot, broke his foot, multiple areas.
Il y a un monsieur qui t'a assisté l'aime tombé. Il dit qu'il est capable de manger pied, il est capable de manger pied normal. Il dit qu'il n'est pas professionnel dans le métier vraiment.
The only care he received for the first 8 to 10 weeks of that injury was medicine man.
Les nous arrivons jeunes, il y a un bon médecin au moins qui t'a manger pied normalement. Puis a te vinn en plein, il pas de manger encore. Pas de côté l'hôpital nous capable aller.
Elad and John Brown, actually went to Zouanche early or late that summer, early fall, and they saw Johnny, and they saw his foot, and they saw the shape he was in. And they collectively and collaboratively put money together to get him to a hospital in Port-au-Prince.
Les John vini, li mandé pour moi, yo dit m'pa la malade. Les salvoyer chercher pour me venir. Puis a tellement vin mauvais, il pas perdre du temps, il était obligé de voir Port-au-Prince tout de suite.
And at the hospital in Port-au-Prince, because his injury was so far removed from the date that it happened, they just gave him palliative care. Loaded him up with a little bit of IV antibiotics, did a little bit of wound dressing. They never operated on him. They never set his bone. They never did any kind of physical therapy, nothing.
He
carried his head downcast and he was in pain.
Laissa Marie-Hélène vini.
I could barely detect any kind of blood flow in his toes, and I knew it was only a matter of time that gangrene was going to set in on this child, and he's going to either lose his foot, lose his leg, or worse yet, lose his life.
Yo soigné pied, yo quitté quantité médicaments pour que qui capable faire et qui capable durer tout le temps que pied a capable prendre pour le bon. Yo quitté au monde pour soigner pied.
And on day 3, I talked with Elad. I said, "Can I train one of the teachers at the school?" At this point, we had already opened the school as a foundation. And so I said, "Can I have one of the teachers and train them to be a wound nurse? And I will teach her how to do each and every wound that we see during these 5 days so she can continue giving the same wound treatment a month, 2 months, 3 months afterwards, because that's going to be their only hope." And Elad was so excited about it. He goes, "Oh, I know right away who we're going to choose. I know exactly who to make your assistant." And he brought me Sony, and I just love Sony. Sony came down, and I taught her all the different steps for all the different types of wounds, which is a lot to learn. She learned it all.
Pas exactement j'aime mais mieux parce que je jouer boule courir faire un pile activité active.
This little boy whose life had pretty much come to an end a year earlier was completely regained, and he had it back, and he was so appreciative and so thankful.
Pas assez de mots pour me remercier et clinique là.
To express my thanks.
Surtout fondation
Especially the foundation.
Et tout étranger qui vini.
And all the people that come.
Qui cap collaborer ensemble dans le projet.
Who are collaborating in the project.
Et nous devons utiliser un mot qui plus que merci.
I want to use a word that's bigger than thanks.
Même pas
I mean, I don't find it.